I just built a frame for the painting I made a while back. It's simple, rustic, pretty self-explanatory, just one of the hundreds of projects I do in this workshop every single year. But when you're building something for the first time, it's a bit of a challenge. I made some mistakes, so I hope you enjoy the video. I want to build a frame for this painting I made recently. It will be going out to the cabin. I'm in no rush, probably won't be going out till late spring. It'll be easier. I found this piece of oak. I picked it up from work probably 8 years ago, and I want to use this for the frame, but it's going to take a lot of processing because I don't have a table saw or bandsaw. I'll have to run my skill saw down repeatedly, lowering the blade each time, cutting slabs out. And I'm just using what I have. I actually went to the cabin and picked up some screws and nails because I have none here. And I have some different ideas. Not too sure which one I'll go with. I originally looked online for some inspiration and saw a couple things I liked. And there's my design. Simple, rustic. That's my style. Rustic, no matter how hard I try, that's the way everything turns out. So I just go with it. Where these joints overlap, I'm going to make a little notch and then put a screw or a doweling in there, I'm not too sure. Of course, all these pieces got a curve in them. So I'm trying to plane down one side so it sits flush the best I can along that edge. Doesn't have to be perfect. Good morning. Just got the fire going in the workshop, so it's very cold in here still. Started working on this frame yesterday. I easily could have finished it, but I'm in no hurry. I got all my pieces cut. I got these notches cut out with the skill saw. And normally I would take a chisel and cut them out really nice and neatly. But because this is just rustic, I just went in there with my sanding disc and clean them up a little bit. I'm not very worried about it. And I did a dry fit. Everything's looking pretty good. You notice these boards are all stained. I have this homemade stain. If you haven't heard of steel wool and vinegar stain, you should check it out. Just look up a video on it. I've been using it for many years now. It's just steel wool vinegar. You let it sit for a while, it turns into iron acetate, which reacts with the tannins in the wood. And different species of wood have different amount of tannins in it. But I have didn't have any straight vinegar, but I had some leftover pickle juice I put in there. Steel wool, some rusty old nails that came out of the wood stove. Some fresh coffee grounds. So I just wanted to see what the color was going to turn out to be and whether I should make it darker or just leave it. But I have to sand all this down. I want to round off all the edges. This is a rustic look, so I want it to be weathered. And no project is complete without me screwing something up. I marked my line for the notch on the wrong side of the line. Very first one I did. I'm like, oh man. So, yeah, it looks really ugly right now, but when I'm all done with it, you won't notice, and it's on the back. Happens every time. So I'm going to sand these all down quickly. Alright, so I want to share my plan with joining this all together. I want to mention that I numbered all the joints so everything lines up. I don't really have any wood glue, so I was going to put a drop of glue in each joint and then pre-drill 2 holes in each corner and put a screw in so it goes in through both pieces of wood. And then I'm going to take my grinding disc or my cut-off wheel, cut off the screw top, and then it'll look like a nail. And then when that iron or the vinegar reacts with the screw, it should rust, giving it that weathered look. So I applied that stain and I let it sit for a while. It's not quite turning the color that I want it to. It does take a while for that to react. So if you do use it and brush it on, it doesn't turn color right away. It takes a little while. And that steel wool and vinegar stain, the downside to it is really cheap to make, but the downside to it is you never quite know what the color is going to look like. Because oak has lots of tannin, so it usually turns almost black. So it can be like a gray, brown, or black. So I went in the house and I got a little bit of black acrylic paint and just put a drop in there. I'm going to restain these and see if it darkens up a little bit. And it's all done, ready to go to the cabin. Just had to wait a while for that stain to dry. And the way I attach the painting to the frame is I just drilled a small hole all the way through on all 4 corners, did a countersink, and I got a screw running through there. So that's it for this one, and thanks for watching.